Actor and WWE star John Cena is wrestling with a new opponent tonight. The political backlash over comments that he made while promoting his new film.
Cena plays the villain in the latest Fast and Furious movie. And tonight he's angered fans, though, on two continents, very much in real life. Not a movie here. NewsNation's Leland Vittert here with more tonight.
Hey, guys, last night we talked about LeBron James doing what the Chinese government wanted. And today, another example of American companies, actors, and celebrities bending to the will of Beijing. Here is actor John Cena in a groveling apology, speaking in Mandarin to the Chinese, saying he loves Chinese people and is, quote, very, very sorry about his mistake. I apologize, I'm very sorry. His mistake during a promotional interview on Taiwanese television for the release of Fast and Furious 9. Cena said Taiwan was the first country to see the movie, emphasis on the word country. However, the Chinese, specifically the Chinese Communist Party, do not view Taiwan as its own country. Since 1949, Beijing views the democratic outpost as a rogue province that should be united under their one China policy. The response from the Chinese version of Twitter was indeed Fast and Furious. Say goodbye to WWE star John Cena, said that Taiwan is the first country where you can see F9. A report by the free speech watchdog group PEN America titled Made in Hollywood, Censored by Beijing lays out a long list of Hollywood stars and movies who will bend to the will of the Chinese censors and their sensibilities. Cena's apology did, however, bring together both sides of the American political spectrum. Keith Olbermann said, how shameful. Cena, Taiwan is a country and a democracy. You just apologized to a dictatorship. Republican Senator Tom Cotton was more succinct, writing, pathetic. It's not just celebrities. A few years ago, Delta, American, and United Airlines all caved to Beijing pressure and removed Taiwan as a listed country, even though they still have flights to the capital of Taipei. Since President Biden's inauguration, the Chinese military has become far more aggressive towards Taiwan, often sending planes to test its air defense system and measure the United States' response. In March, a Chinese spokesperson said the United States should stop crossing lines and playing with fire, and said there was no room for compromise or concessions in Beijing's claim to sovereignty over Taiwan. Chinese were far more direct with the Australians, who are also Taiwanese allies. They called Australia weak and said it would be the first in a war over Taiwan.
Oh, got their attention.
Yeah.